You got the files for me?
I got the files.
Good. It's a pleasure working with you.
Guys.
Hey, guys.
So if you didn't know, today is Stitch or Die.
Yes. Stitch or Die!
So we call Saturday Stitch or Die from Stitch, like Disney, the Disney channel.
Which I also noticed, okay, we have Stitch back there. Somewhere we have Scooby and Sonic. So I'm like, oh, 3 S's. The new Skylar sisters. Oh my god. If you're not a Hamilton person, you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you are...
But anyway, so what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about the secret of budgeting.
Ooh, the secret.
Yes.
Gotta keep quiet. So,
but like, tell everybody, because
okay,
it's useful.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, today we're talking about budgeting.
Yes.
And I know it's the start of the new year, everybody's kind of making New Year's resolutions and has all these grand plans for this year, and that's great. But so, one thing that can help is a budget.
Yeah. Why not start the new year budgeting? Because it'll get you a decent amount of money saved at the end of the year, so...
Exactly. Yeah, everybody likes money, right?
Yeah, who doesn't?
So I'm going to go over kind of like the basics of it, and then I'll just tell you what I do. So first of all, a budget basically literally means you keep track of everything that you spend. You can also keep track of everything that you make, and then you take what you make minus what you spend, and that's called net. That's what I do. I'm kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's going to be mostly reading this, because I don't know anyone, well, that's not a business person, goes way into detail with budgeting as he does, and I'm good with money, but I don't really budget. I'm just like, okay, like, maybe not spend a ridiculous amount of money on this, and okay, we got to pay for that. But he does like spreadsheets and all that stuff. I don't do all that. So we're going to let him take over. I might chime in every now and then, and
yeah. So basically, how it works is you create your expenses, like I said. So like if you pay bills, you have food, you have all kinds of stuff. So you make a spreadsheet. You can use Excel if you're on Mac, Windows, and if you're on a Mac, you can use Numbers. That's the application on there. Whatever you want to use, you can use pen and paper. Doesn't matter. So you basically just put all those in one after the other, like in a row format, and then you keep track of them. So every month, you do every week. Doesn't matter. Everything that you spend, you can go through all your bank statements and everything, add up all the food you bought, all the bills that you paid, yada yada.
Or all the casting sites that you pay for if you're an actor.
Yeah, exactly. And then you put all those in that spreadsheet. And then at the end, that adds up to one single number. That's your goal. You want to add everything up to one single number, and then that's what you spent for that month, week, whatever.
And hopefully how much money you have afterward is more than how much money you spent, because otherwise you're doing something wrong, hence the reason for this video in the first place.
Yeah. And there's definitely been studies that if you keep a budget, you will make more money and you will spend less money in the overall long run of your life. So it's always a good idea to have a budget and to keep track of everything that you make and spend.
Sounds like it. Maybe I should start doing that. Okay.
Yeah. So again, just make a simple spreadsheet, put everything in a row, add it up at the end, boom. That's the best way to do it. There's plenty of applications you can use too to do that. Anything online you can do to use that. What I do, I actually go a little like next level.
No, like next level, because I've seen the spreadsheets.
Yeah, so I do one every month. So I have January, February, yada yada, all the way to the end. And so I keep track of everything that I have all categories. I think there's like 15 or something that I keep track of. And so I have a budget for what I want to spend that month. And then sometimes you'll have expenses that are only for 1 month, but they're not for another month. So I actually average them out. So like if, let's say, you spend on insurance or something, but you spend it in a lump sum and not every month, then you would take that lump sum and then extrapolate it out into per month basis. So that's kind of a way you could do that. Or like if you pay a bill, like if you have like renter's insurance or something, and you only pay that once, if you just pay it for the whole year.
Or backstage for $150.
Yeah. Then you can extend that over 12 months, and that's basically what you spend on it. So I kind of do that, and just so you know exactly what you're spending every month, and then what it adds up to in total.
Okay.
So that's kind of a neat trick. And then you basically add that up at the end. I also keep track of income, so I do the income side the same way. And then I have another sheet for the net. And then I keep track of all that, and then I keep track of the whole year. in general. So 2020, I just finished all the stuff for that. It takes me like a week or so to go through all of my numbers and everything. But I will tell you that since I started doing it, I used to not do this. I used to be like everybody else. I don't need a budget. Why do I need a budget? I know exactly what I had. It's all in here. I got it. But once I started budgeting, you're like, oh, wow, I spent that much on that? Oh, dang, I didn't know I did that.
See, and I will say, you know, I might laugh because he does nerd out about this a lot and I just find it funny. But at the same time, it makes me feel like, he's showing me ways I could be a much more efficient human being and maybe I should, like, do them. So I laugh and I might make fun, but, like, at the same time, I would listen to him because, you know, he's the big brain over here, so he kind of knows what he's talking about. Yeah.
So, yeah, and also we'll, just to help you guys out even more, I'll make a sample spreadsheet that we'll put in the description, just so you have a link. We'll figure out how to do it. But I'll basically just take what I have now and then just simplify it, maybe, just so it's easy, because that's the one thing. You want it to be as easy as possible. Yeah. You don't want it to be a hassle, because then you won't do it. Because you want to do it consistently every month. So I'll make that up and we'll put that in the description. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much the basics. I'm a little crazy. If you want to go a little crazy, if you're like a math nerd like me, that's the way to go.
So I think that's one thing. I think if you're going to make a spreadsheet, you can make a very, very simple version for like lazy people like me. Sad but true. And then you should make one like extremely detailed, like how you normally do it for people that want to be super, super organized, how I should be. And stuff like that. So, you know, you have two options of which way you want to go about it.
Yeah, for sure. We're here to help. We'll make those up for you. Just look at them and then go from there. And you can fill it in on your own. You can add stuff, take stuff out, whatever. So yeah. And if you guys have any questions or anything, just let us know. We're always here to help. And the main point being, please, 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 this year, make it a New Year's resolution to make a budget. Yes. It will make a difference, I promise.
Yes, it will only help you. There is no possible way it can hurt you at all.
So just let us know, and let us know if you guys do it and it works. Yes. And please, we love to hear those messages. And make sure to like and subscribe to the video.
And comment if you need to, if you have any questions, or you just want to say if you learned anything from the video. You know, we always love to hear that too. Yeah,
exactly. So, and we got big plans this year. So stay tuned. Every week we got something new. So be sure to check us out. Yeah. And we love having you. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.